Welcome dear students. Today we will learn about basic concepts of decimals. When we are going to read a decimal number has two parts. The part before decimal is called a whole number and the part after decimal is called the fractional part. In the given example, we have 65.894 where 65 is the whole number and 0.894 is showing the fractional part. Look at the next example. Here the number is 25.386 where 2 is on tens place, 5 is on ones place. After decimal, the first place is called tenth place. 3 is on tenth place. The next place is called hundredth place. 8 is on hundredth place. And the next place is called thousandth place where 6 is on thousandth place. When we move towards right, each next digit is 10 times smaller than the previous digit, and when we move towards left, each next digit is 10 times bigger than the previous number. So when we compare 2 and 5, 5 is 10 times smaller than 2, and if we will compare 3 and 8, 3 is 10 times bigger than 8. This is the decimal place value chart. Here the places before decimals are ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. After decimal point, the first place is called tenth place. Tenth place means 1 out of 10, that is 1/10. It is represented by 0.1. After this, we have hundredth place. Hundredth place means 1/100th, which is represented by 1 upon 100 in fraction or 0.01 in decimal form. After this, we can have thousandth place, which can be represented by 1 upon 1000 or 0.001 in decimal form. If we have to represent a decimal number in a pictorial form, we can write it in the given way. The number is 17.48. Here 17 is representing a whole number. So 17 has to be represented by 17 whole squares. After decimal, the first place is 4. 4 is on 10th place. So we have to represent 4 out of 10. For this, we have to draw a rectangle which is divided into 10 equal parts, out of which 4 parts are shaded. After this place, we have hundredth place, and on hundredth place we have 8. So we have to represent 8 out of 100. 8 out of 100 means we have to make a square which is divided into 100 equal parts. Out of these 100 equal parts, 8 parts are to be shaded, which will represent 8 out of 100 or 8/100th. Now we will learn how to convert fractions to decimals and decimals to fractions. First we will learn how to convert fractions to decimals. For this we have 4 upon 1000. 4 is on thousandth place because it is upon 1000. So if we will write this in the place value table, on 10th place we have nothing, so we will write 0. Similarly, for 100th place we will write 0, and on 1000th place we have 4, so we will write 4 on 1000th place. So we will get the number 0.004, and when there is nothing before decimal, we should always write a 0. So it is 0.004. There is one more way to do it. For this, we have to see how many zeros are there in the denominator. After decimal, we should have that number of places. So we have 3 zeros in the denominator. It means there should be 3 digits after decimal. But we have only one digit, that is 4. So for the remaining 2 places, we can put 2 zeros before the number. The number has become 0.004. Now we will learn how to convert decimals into fraction. Here the example is 0.15. 0.15 is a decimal that has to be converted into fraction. According to the rule, we have to write the decimal number as it is. Now we have to write an upon sign and we will remove the decimal. As soon as decimal is removed, we have to write 1 in the denominator. Now we will count the number of digits after decimal. We have 2 digits after decimal, so we will write 2 zeros in the denominator, which gives us 15 upon 100. 15 upon 100 is the fractional form of 0.15. but this is not in the lowest form. So we can divide both numerator and denominator by 5. 15 divided by 5 gives you 3 and 100 divided by 5 gives you 20. So here the fraction is 3 upon 20. So 0.15, which was a decimal number, is converted into a fraction 3 upon 20, which is the lowest form. Now we will learn about like and unlike decimals. The decimals having same number of decimal places are called like decimals. For example, 0.05, 1.23 and 18.19, all of them have 2 digits after decimal, so they are like decimals. Unlike decimals can be converted into like decimals by using the following method. Here the example is 5.3, 7.19, 0.376 and a whole number 84. First we have to observe that which number has maximum number of digits after decimal. In the given example, 0.376 have maximum number of digits after decimal. That is, there are 3 digits. We have to make them like decimals, so each number should have 3 digits after decimal. So the numbers which does not have 3 digits after decimal, we can put the required number of zeros in them. For example, 5.3 have only 1 digit after decimal, so we can write it as 5.300. Adding 2 zeros to the number makes it a like decimal now. Similarly, 7.19 has only 2 digits after decimal, so we can add a 0 to it. It will become 7.190. 0.376 will remain same. Now we have whole number 84. 84 does not have a decimal, so we can write a decimal after the whole number, and we need 3 digits after decimal, so we can place 3 zeros after decimal, that is 84.000. Now they all are like decimals. Children, today we have learned about the basic concepts of decimals. There are many questions based on this concept given in your book. Try to solve them. Thank you for watching.